Hey everyone, welcome back to Cocktail Cards. Today we're going to show you how to make that drink that's acceptable to have at 10 in the morning, the Bloody Mary. The Bloody Mary, pretty well known for early morning drinking. Maybe it's gonna help you get past this hangover that you just can't shake, but it's pretty notorious at this point. It's definitely one of the most popular brunch cocktails out there, and yeah, people do like to drink this all hours of the day. So it is a pretty challenging drink as far as a lot of ingredients. There's a lot of interpretations. You're gonna be putting spicy and hot stuff in this, so you know, there's gonna be a little bit of customization that you might have to do for this drink. But I have this recipe that I've been making for a long time, and I think it's pretty universal and pretty good. If there's anything you don't like, spice, you know, a wasabi type of spice or a hot sauce type of spice, you can just leave it out. It's very, very easy. So let's go ahead and jump in and show you how to make it. So the base of this drink is a vodka drink. So I'm gonna be using Tito's. I know people out there that use flavored vodkas like a pepper infused vodka or a bacon infused vodka. I don't necessarily love that one, but if you do get a nice fresh pepper infused one, that one is pretty good. However, for the sake of being universal for everyone here, we do only just need a vodka. I'm gonna be using Tito's, so let's go ahead and start with 1.5 ounces of our vodka. All right, so next we want to add a little bit of citrus to our drink, so we're going to go ahead and cut up and squeeze out about 1/2 ounce fresh lemon juice. So we are going to be salting the rim of our glass at the end, so make sure you keep your squeezed lemon available. We're actually going to use that to rub around the rim so we can get the salt to stick to the glass. So make sure you put that aside for later. So let's go ahead and move on to the next ingredient, which is going to be 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. Next, go ahead and grab your horseradish, and we're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of horseradish. It can get in there. Get in there. Now, of course, if you're overly sensitive to horseradish, I know some people just really cannot tolerate it. You can leave this ingredient out. It's still gonna be delicious, so just a little heads up on that. All right, next we're gonna grab our hot sauce. Now you can do Tabasco, I have Tapatio, whatever your favorite hot sauce is. And we're just gonna give it 2 dabs of our hot sauce. All right, and of course we have the signature ingredient in this drink, tomato juice. And let's go ahead and add in 4 ounces of our tomato juice. Now, a secret ingredient I like to throw in, there's a local distillery here who does pickle infused vodka. And a little goes a long way with this one. It's also 60% alcohol, which is kind of nice. I like to throw in a 1/4 ounce of this pickled vodka. This is 100% optional. You could even use pickle juice if you want. I just think it really elevates the flavor of this drink. So I'm just gonna add in that little secret ingredient that you might only get in this video. Lastly, I just like to throw a pinch of salt and a little pinch of pepper in there as well, just to add a little bit of, you know, extra flavor to the drink. All right, now we're ready to add ice to our glass, and we're gonna give this a shake for about 8 to 10 seconds. So you can serve this drink in either a pint glass or a tall Collins glass. I'm gonna go ahead and go with a Collins glass here. And let's go ahead and take that lemon we set aside, and let's just rub the rim of our glass here so we can get some salt on this glass. So you just rub the lemon around the rim of the glass to get a nice layer of juice on there, and we'll just run this around the salt and get a nice salt rim here. There we are. Now, of course, you can just put ice into the glass. I like to do kind of larger cubes with this one. I don't want this drink to really get diluted that quickly, because it may take a little bit longer to drink your Bloody Mary than some other cocktails that you might be making. So I'm gonna throw some big leftover cubes that I have from my clear ice from earlier, and that'll make kind of perfect size cubes in here. Now, of course, you can just fill this up with ice and do it that way, but this is kind of my pro tip here for the ice that I like to use. Now go ahead and strain your drink into your glass. All right, now this drink's pretty notorious for the garnishes that you might find on it. I like to keep mine pretty simple. I don't want to spend too much time on it unless it's something you specialize in. Some of my favorites are a strip of bacon, which is really good, pickled asparagus, olives, lemons. Of course, you can get really flamboyant doing little sliders. I've seen that before. All sorts of stuff you can throw in. However, I think the celery stick is the most easiest basic you can throw in. Also helps you stir your drink as you go. Next, I'm gonna grab olives, and we're gonna throw a couple olives in here. There you are. Lastly, I also like to have a little side of lemon here for the guests in case they want to add a little bit of just a spicy kick to it. So just gonna give them a nice quartered lemon. And there you have it, Bloody Mary. It's good. It's such a fresh cocktail. I'm picking up on the horseradish, the hot sauce, but none of those are overpowering. Very well blended in this ingredient. A little brightness from the lemon, of course, and everything else is good. That pickle, I'm telling you, that just like, it's fighting its way through, and it's delicious. So if you can't get your hand on a pickle vodka, I definitely recommend putting a little bit of just pickle juice into this drink. I love pickles, so I might be a little biased on that, but give that a try, that little secret ingredient that we throw in there. But yeah, this is just very well balanced, very easy to drink, and of course, you know, simple garnish on there that's gonna help get something in your stomach as well. You don't want to be drinking early on an empty stomach, of course. So yeah, there you have it, the cocktail cards, Bloody Mary. Hey, thanks for tuning in for the Bloody Mary recipe. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you give us a thumbs up, and down in the comments, let us know how we did. Would you sub something out, put something extra in? I'm always curious on different ways to improve on the Bloody Mary. It's kind of a choose your destiny type of cocktail. It's really fun, it's really delicious, but at least this recipe will get you exactly where you want to be for a delicious cocktail in the morning. So until next time, I'm AJ with Cocktail Cards, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.